Racist is an adjective, not a noun, at least according to Kevin, better known as T1J on YouTube, who's immensely outspoken on racism and racist topics, such as his video essay on why racist is an adjective, not a noun. Throughout this video, I'll be providing a summary of T1J's video, as well as analyzing the importance of the distinction between a racist and racist behavior. The first major idea that Kevin tackles in his video is the common belief that people fit into one of two categories, either racist or not racist. As he makes abundantly clear throughout the video, racism is not a binary, and people who are not overtly racist can still commit racist actions or offenses. He highlights this idea through subtly racist occurrences, such as when people comment on how a black person speaks so well, or when someone asks an Asian American where they're actually from. The next big idea that TJ covers is the prospect of overusing the word racist. The thought is that if we, as a society, utilize the word racist to describe too many things, that the meaning of the word is lost. Kevin makes it clear that this is both not the case and not what is happening. In fact, he believes that the word racist is not used enough, such as when news reporters arguing against Donald Trump refuse to call him racist, stating that he has said insensitive things about race, and going as far as to say that labeling someone as a racist is one of the harshest things you can do in America. T1J believes that the underuse of the word racist has led to people not taking the idea seriously, and that tiptoeing around race and rather using words like racially insensitive, controversial, or racially charged are what has led to the continuation of the admonishing of the word racist. And finally, Kevin continues the previous thought through his statement that racist is an adjective, not a noun. He acknowledges that grammatically the use of the word racist is correct as a noun, but that he believes the term is dated. In modern society, there are very few people who genuinely believe they are superior to others due to their race, and thus, that use of the word racist is at a decline. T1J offers an alternate definition of his own creation, and that a racist is someone who continually commits racist acts. But that's just it, racist acts. The use of the word as an adjective exemplifies its importance in the 21st century, the idea that non-racists can still commit racist acts. There is often an idea that, well, I'm not a racist, so the thing I did can't be racist, when in actuality, that is the opposite of the truth. The concepts that T1J promotes in his video are not new. The idea that racist behavior can be committed by non-racists is a well-known topic. The fact of the matter is that, as stated in TJ1's video, a substantial amount of racist acts are not committed out of malice, but rather of ignorance. This internalized racism is a product of the culture of America and how we handle race through media. The internalized racism is not unknown. In fact, papers have been published in order to educate jurors against their internalized racism. This quote from Dr. Bowman signifies this research in spades. Common rhetorical techniques used by prosecutors, even those who reject racially prejudiced belief, are likely to trigger jurors' implicit biases. Effectively, this quote means that as time has gone on, it has become the common praxis to incorporate ideas which trigger racist biases despite a non-racist intention. This accrued racism is something that has been coded into us by what we were exposed to while growing up, and some people state that white people are at fault for it. The article Healing White Wounds states this with this quote: calls for white healing pathologize white supremacy as an insidious disease afflicting people and encourage white people to embark on a therapeutic journey of introspection and personal transformation to heal from internalized whiteness. According to Hartzell, there is a common belief that all white people must go on a trek to free themselves from their racist behaviors, when in reality, just being a bit more aware of the situation would resolve a significant portion of problems. With that being said, the underuse of the word racist is a poor aspect of society. People need to call racist things racist. If they don't, then it will continue to be an issue. Treating racist as some form of slur can even be seen as a form of propaganda, and treating actual racists to not be called such. TJ states that you need to call racist things racist, and doing so does not undervalue the word. The paper Redefining Racism states this very well. We can identify a racist quality without recourse to the substantive concept of racism. One might say that through the media labeling someone as racist, whether it's true or not, can prove to be immensely damaging to their image or career due to modern concepts of cancel culture and the like. The problem with this idea is that it's bound to the thinking that racist should be treated like a slur, whereas if it was simply used more commonly, then the impact of the word would be significantly less stigmatized. The fact of the matter is, racists do exist, but it is racist actions that serve as actual substantial portion of racism in America. And doing things to prevent racist actions, such as standardization of the word racist as an adjective to describe said actions, is immensely important in the continuing fight against racism.